There we go. Back in Eorzea. Seemingly gave the impression that she wouldn't be back, but I suppose only time will tell. And at present, we have no further leads on Calyx. So, I'm kind of starting off where I left off last time. I didn't really do anything after I logged off last time. Which, honestly, I really need to change that. I need to be grinding other stuff. For now, perhaps you could take a moment to contact our friends. It would be good to catch each other up on recent developments, and I'm certain everyone would appreciate hearing from you. I'm sure they would, buddy. I got some stuff in the works. And who do I contact? Well, let's try to contact the twins first. I'll save Ishtola for last. Yes, hello? Halbert, for you to call out of the blue, is something wrong? No, nothing's wrong. Just got struck by a lightning bolt, by the way. What? You went all the way to the bottom of Everkeep and you didn't think to ask me to come? I'm sorry. I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. Oh, what have you... Oh, right, you've been... Wait, no, you can't have been doing... Oh, you're working on the other people. Pleased to say we've received permission to begin administering the cure for Levin sickness to citizens. Oh, that's nice. Actually, due to visit a boy named Milo shortly to see how he's responding to his treatment. You've met him before with Lamati, I believe. The two of you should attend me as well if you have the time. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Let's see what your bro's about. What's Alphino doing? Is he hanging out with Estinian? Oh, missed that part. Calyx. While something was obviously afoot, I couldn't have imagined that such an individual would be involved. 'Tis well you were able to prevent the simulant from sowing further uncertainty. That said, her absence may have consequences. Probably. People of Alexandria still have great trust in Sphene. It is plain in the way they speak of her even now, and in how the simulant was able to win them over. When they notice she has ceased to appear again, rumor and worry will spread. We must be mindful of any pronounced shift in the mood of the populace. That's true. But forgive me, it's been battle after battle for you, hasn't it? We can handle that ourselves for now, so pray, rest up while you can, and recover your strength. Alright, let's see what Aaronville's about. Let's see what's our Vieira friend doing. This is a surprise. Has Woklamat gotten in trouble again? No, nothing like that, my friend. I see. Knowing you, I expected you're already looking forward to the next obvious trap. Try not to overdo it. Well, what have you been up to, my friend? I'm in the outskirts at the moment. I've been helping the people with their work, and talking to those I meet to gauge their sentiment. It's been uneventful for the most part, but there was one notable development. Following recent events, some here stopped wearing regulators. This has led to a disparity in what people remember about the Queen's death and the occasional episode of confusion. I'll be sure to let you know if there are any other changes. Sweet. Essentially, information on the inside. Alright, let's see what Ishtola's brought up. If it isn't Halbert, is something the matter? No. Why would something be the matter? So a preservation is behind the recent intrigue. It doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to hear you are none the worse for the... Well, yeah. As for myself, I just concluded a meeting with Gosan. I told him about the cure for Levin sickness, and we formed a tentative plan to treat all those who were stricken. Cool. I am now otherwise unoccupied, so I shall take a look around the government sector to see if aught is amiss. Sorry. And if this Calyx is obsessed with the key, then I ought to begin studying it in earnest as well. Ought is amiss, not autism. Dagnabbit. That's all I heard when I read that. Alright, well that's those lovely individuals. What do the others have to say, may I ask? Well, this and that. They finished treating Milos? Then we have to go and visit him. Would you mind if I accompanied you? I understand he's afflicted with the self-same condition as I was. I cannot help but worry for him. He's gonna be real confused. He might be, I don't know. Of course, we don't mind at all. In the meantime, I shall take myself around Solution 9 and see how things are. I share Alphino's concern about the Queen's absence, and even setting that aside, the situation is not like to resolve itself while becoming endless remains an option, or while becoming blah. I've been meaning to visit some shops, so I shall join Kryl. While everyone's out and about, I'll try to pick up Calyx's trail. I'll see if I can dig up some information about the key for Stola as well. I'll help you. You're a nice kid. Seems we all have something to do. Still, there's no telling what else Calyx might have planned, so please be careful, everyone. Right, let's go to Milo's apartment. It's in residential radius 914. Do some extra fiddle-liddling around. I know that I can just take these guys out. Wait, what the balls? Wait, what? Hold on a moment. Okay. That's... Alright, that was weird as all get out. Why wasn't the timer doing anything? Jeez. Sorry, I had to look at another screen and for whatever reason the timer was stuck on something else. Needless to say, I was concerned. And I'm going the wrong way. Wait, how am I going the wrong way? Ah, crud. I went to the government building. Residential, gotcha. Yeah, well, that answers that question. Alright. Alright, Milos, let's see how you're doing, kiddo. Put that there. I feel like I missed the door. No. Oh, yeah, of course. That makes a lot more sense. Why is he standing out there? Hey, wait, huh? Maybe I don't remember this kid. although you came before with Queen Sphene, I'm glad you came again. I believe he'll be fine now, but just for good measure, I'll administer a healing spell. Huh. Could have sworn I've seen something else about that kid, but okay.
I once hoped that Milos at least might be made an endless. Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore.
You feel different now?
What changed?
Thanks to Alizé, Milos is on the road to recovery.
Gotcha.
He can grow up and live a normal life. And I want to be there with him every step of the way. To grow old with him as his mother and not something else.
Aw. That's good to hear. Friggin' Porksies.
You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Thank you, Alizé.
That sounds like you just...
You're welcome, Milos.
Yeah, there it is.
Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still.
It sounded like
Don't
he
fret.
was.
It'll get easier to speak with time. That said, we can't rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects. Lightning. Does that include regulators? It does. I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so it's entirely up to you.
You're gonna just rip it off right then and there, lady?
No. For Milos' sake, I will do it. And if the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
You two would be more than welcome in Tulihiola.
Yo!
It's very assuring to hear that. If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
There's forms, there's triplicates, there's stamps that need to be applied.
I'm happy. I can talk again. Before, I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me. But now we can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy. That I like it when she strokes my hair.
Aw. Precious
Your
little
mother
kid.
is happy to talk to you as well, I'm sure.
Queen Sphene always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time, I'll go and visit you.
Ah, the sweetest little kid.
Thank you for explaining everything.
We'll come again to check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know.
It was that short?
Right. Let's get going, shall we?
I mean, yeah,
Please,
before...
not soon. You too, miss.
Huh. Quick, cheese it! Get out of there, skedaddle!
It's good to see Milos doing so well.
Wasn't expecting an
The
echo.
endless me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
Does that give you
She
hope?
wanted her people to be happy. Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real. And it reached Milos.
I wish to be there to watch him grow as well. To make my way beside the people of Alexandria. In the name of his evolution, Calyx has wrought much unease and misery. and I cannot condone his path.
Can't imagine anyone who would.
No, I shall forge ahead on a path of my own.
You know
one
what?
that
No.
honors the memory of my other self.
Scratch that. There might be a few people who would agree with what he says, or what he wants. And I would imagine anybody in a compromising position would agree with Calix. So long as it got them out of whatever misery they were stuck in. Seekers of Eternity. Milos is a kind and brave boy. It did me well to see him. One day I hope that I can speak with him about my other self. Come, let us return to the back room. And on the way, let us pick a treat for our friends. A little gift to show our appreciation for their hard work. Yeah, we could do that. I wonder if there'll be a new Sphene, though. Hey? What's this?
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded.
Is he upping his timetable?
We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration.
I don't know if that's good or not.
The evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
Oh boy.
What is this?
Evolution? What evolution?
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Don't look at me like that. Queen Sphene said there were only so many.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an endless.
Huh.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Okay. Still misgivings among the people.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it.
I don't like how smug she looked when she said that.
I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts. Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss, to grieve and move forward together.
But with it being ripped away like that,
But
because of the
everyone who was wearing
regulators.
a regulator had their memories of that moment erased. And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them, to go back to a time when death didn't exist.
Hmm.
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria? The gifts for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
Ooh, boy.
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
Yeah, we saw.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
We have a situation on our hands. A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview.
Ah, crud. Why?
Clay is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
So Calyx is upping his timetable then.
Not good. I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system.
Which
Given
means
recent
Calyx.
developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
Yeah, probably right.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
We might not have to.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts.
There too, huh?
A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident. For no apparent reason.
Huh.
Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine. So everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait. Is that... Oh gods.
Uh-oh.
More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
Ah, crud. Don't do that, dude. You're not... Oh, no. Well, we gotta get out there.
Ill tidings, I take it.
In the outskirts too?
Sounds like it's about to
You'll
get
go and help
worse.
Erenville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geo join you from Earth and Sky.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
What the... look, I appreciate the gumption, kid, but what are you gonna do?
Let's go.
What on earth is Galulja gonna do? Let's see. Yeah, it's gotta be this way, and then I take... I think I can take one of these guys to the outskirts. Because it's only within the dome, so... Yep, that's what I thought it was gonna be. In that case... Oh, that's a different tune. Is that because of you, buddy? Probably because of you. Okay, search for Erenville. Search in settlement area. The rest of us who can defend ourselves head further out. That sounds good. Here's hoping I can find him in one piece. How far out am I going? Okay, so up top here. Ooh, that's okay, yeah. Let's do a little bit of that. Okay, good. Woof. Close one, buddy. Fancy seeing you out here. That was a close call. My thanks. As I was leading the soldiers away, I caught sight of this poor fellow being pursued. I went to help, but was rather out of my depth. We're lucky you found us when you did. Erinville, I'm so glad you're safe. We were quite worried when we couldn't find you. We encountered soldiers on the way here. Most paid us no mind, but some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they set on you. The ones here also attacked without any warning. If I hadn't been paying attention, it would have ended badly. Hopefully the others were able to escape. We should return to the outskirts and take stock. There. Okay. Sorry, I was putting stuff away. I mean, if you're curious about what that sound was, let me know in the comments, and I'll gladly explain what I was doing on the side. Alright. That's terrible, though.
Right. We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
Yeah.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you. After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
Oh, do you now?
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain.
Alright.
I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier.
Seems pretty standard fare, so...
When I arrived, I found no body. Only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered.
Huh. Well, that's curious.
Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
Well, of course they wouldn't. If they're still at the regulators, it would erase any memory of...
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
They did.
What?
Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
Was it...
With your
Wait.
permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
Is the Echo gonna give us any clue? Were these even real people that were killed? Did Calyx send in plants, essentially?
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
To create unrest.
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
No, I imagine not.
All the Neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings?
You gotta create fervor for your product.
Does he seek to frighten people into registering them?
Probably.
Or perhaps...
Well, don't leave me in suspense, lady. What are you thinking? You know the guy. What's up?
Thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened.
Oh.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, we're alright. I thought you were in trouble calling us like that. Jeez, dude.
I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return.
But you have some news?
A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people.
Huh.
Kryl and I are helping to render aid, but with the sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
I just received word from the backroom. A hover cargo on TrueView threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Threw off its driver?
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for neo-regulators. It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
Why is he doing this?
Steve, wait! I'm coming with you.
He hasn't generated any more yet, as far as I know.
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be alright. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere. From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
Is he inciting the panic to create a
Certainly
desire?
A lot of cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
That's gotta be... I don't know.
Let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
Alright, kid. What is Calyx doing? What is this dude's endgame here? People don't need this to be turned into another terrible zone of danger and death. They already had that trauma once before.
Sphene's gone on ahead. I leave her with you.
What on earth? It's a full-scale battle now. What? Why? Alright, bro, don't let your guard down, though.
Bloody things have gone mad.
It's a good question, Nostalgia. It's a very good question.
Surely there's a finite number of these things.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution. just like before, until Hyugren unleashed the soldiers on us. I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Jeez. This whole place has gone mad.
No, you don't!
Nice, nice. Good work, Kryl. Ooh.
No! No! Why did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this. If we had been endless, then you'd still be here. You'd still be with me. But now...
Is that what this is about? Making people regret not fighting for their place?
Are you alright?
So many hurt. So many dead. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
What is that madman doing? Oh, thought they were still talking. Machine rampage seems to have been only temporary. Soldiers and vehicles alike ceased to operate all at once, as if they had fulfilled their purpose. I imagine so. It's the same outside Everkeep. The members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure. The first attacks came shortly after the announcement that Neo-Regulators had run out. It can't have been a coincidence. No, it can't. I struggle to imagine that anyone but Calix could gain control of the soldiers. That must have served his ends in some way. Galulja, are you still sure about your authority? It's fine now. I'm in control again. We might take the opportunity to shut down the machines. There's no guarantee this won't happen again. Lamati just talked with Everkeep's administrators about that. They said it wasn't so simple. The mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards, they also perform various vital tasks and like providing medical treatment and managing food production. If we shut them down, we'd struggle to render aid to the citizens, let alone restore their lives to normal. I made it so they can't use weapons anymore, though. Hopefully that makes it a little safer. That seems the best approach for now. Thank you for your swift action, Galulja. Helping where you can, little guy. The powerlessness. I can abide it no longer. How you gonna change that, sports fan? No matter how much hardship and loss, we could endure it if there was happiness at the end. Yet all I see now is suffering and misery. And I cannot bear it. I want to protect the people. For their happiness, I would do anything and everything. So please, please lend me your aid. I wonder... Did Calyx get rid of his Sphene? Oh, Sphene, you found the words I wished you'd said back then. Our strength is yours, Sphene. Together, we'll get through this. So when does Calyx whisk you away? Let us split up and get to work. Might I trouble you to support Shale, my friend? Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, I'm calling it right now. We're gonna look at a Bowser kidnapping Princess Peach situation in a few moments. It's been a trying day, but it seems the worst is behind us. What's the situation out there now? It's all calm, but you've moved quickly to restore things to normal. Thank you. Yeah, while disarming the soldiers is indeed prudent, it is far from comprehensive measure. Oh, when vehicles can be commandeered to inflict damage and sow chaos. For the time being, I'll set our people to keep a close watch on machines. I also have a mind to consult the authorities about enlisting hunters to our aid. I must regain my proficiency in magic. To that end, I shall seek advice from Y'shtola and Alice. Alrighty. Among the books we recovered from the castle was a grimoire I once used. I hope to learn to wield it again at everyone's side. Ooh. Are you going to become a scholar? As for the key, I think it best that it remains in your care, though it means you will bear the greatest risk. Don't worry, lady, I'm used to it. In order to ease your burden, I shall endeavor to become a capable warrior and make Otis and Zelenia proud. Alright, if that's what you wish, I won't stand against it, lady. If you light up one more time... Oh, what are you doing chilling out there?
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed. Such fragile flesh is worthless to us.
His eyes look so dead.
How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer.
Have you now? Dagnabbit.
Time is come to pose a new question.
And what question is that? Reprieve from death, but at what cost? For endless life, a legion lost. Wait, did you kill all those people to charge up to be able to create the Endless? Is that why you had that rampage? Ooh. I suppose that would answer that question. How many got taken out? I don't think... I doubt they let me know. No numbers there. If I couldn't fight, couldn't get the Polar Authority back. Nothing about the numbers lost. But with that question posed, I have to assume that the rampage was used to fuel the swap to the Endless, since he doesn't have any way to grab any ether otherwise. So this is a Philosopher's Stone situation. Not a Bowser and Princess Peach situation that I thought was going to happen. I mean, that still might happen, but jeez. That's rough. Alright, well, as callous as it might sound. Whoa, what is that? Souls Under Siege, is that how I continue on with the Arcadian story? Or should I go back into the Arcadian? I don't know. I gotta find out something. That's so crazy. Where are they going with this story right now? Yeah, this leads me back to Black Cat's lair. So I guess it does have something to do with the Arcadian. Just the person you wanted to see. Cruiserweight matches have yet to begin, but Hyugren and I have made some breakthroughs in our research about Hyugren and Croesus. Come inside, we'll tell you what we've learned. Sweet, so it is the Arcadian stuff. Alright, what you got? Diving into the details, perhaps a refresher is in order. It's a rather complicated affair after all. You had barely been crowned champion of the light heavyweight division before our sister Eutrope challenged you. She was intent on claiming your soul as a mean to cure psychrochronosis. The illness appears to afflict those who use feral souls to an excessive degree, those such as Arcadian fighters. We learned from Eutrope that the immortalized who we thought lived in luxury are actually dead. Since that revelation, we've looked for alternate ways to cure psychronecrosis, and we finally have some news to share. Ooh, do tell. All thanks to Hyugren. Like Eutrope, she has the sense for electrope technology. She learned to do all sorts of things from tinkering on her own. Look at you! Don't give him the wrong idea. It's the people of Oblivion that we have to thank for our discoveries. I had attempted to access the Everkeep's core system for information on souls, you see. Okay. Wait, you can do that? Unsurprisingly, I failed. What's more, an Oblivion member who was monitoring unauthorized access found me. She took me to task, scolding me to never do it again. When I explained our predicament, however, she kindly shared research data Oblivion had acquired from Origenics. The data was quite difficult to parse, but I managed to find some relevant information. Namely, that the military was well aware of psychronecrosis, and having also sought to utilize feral souls. Furthermore, they had developed a method to identify the presence of the affliction. That brings us to our next move. Now that we've we're privy to this method, we feel that we should use it to diagnose other fighters. They deserve to know if they're ill. Yeah. It isn't right to leave them ignorant. They gotta know. I'm glad you agree. I can't sit idly by knowing that they might die. As Metum warned us, the President doesn't take kindly to those who get in his way. He'd be extremely unimpressed if we revealed the secret to those you've yet to fight and cause their withdrawal. Of course, you're still liable to incur the President's ire by becoming Grand Champion and releasing all the souls in the repository, but we should avoid getting in his crosshairs for as long as we can. Fair enough. That's why I propose we approach only those fighters you've already bested, as they're barred from fighting for a time. It wouldn't have an immediate impact on the championship. There are still risks, however. Every time our fellow fighters use a feral soul, they bring themselves closer to psychronecrosis, including in a match against you. I'm putting an R in that, aren't I? Which is why it's important that we tell them the truth as soon as possible, so we can stop that from happening for good. Knowing what the illness has done to your trope, it feels nothing less than personal. To begin with, let's reveal the truth to Honey. Despite being rivals, we're actually quite close. Just a moment while I call her. She's busy, as expected, but can spare a moment for us. She's on her way here now. Alright. Honey, jeez, what a card she was to play against. Hey, lady. You might be sick. So what's this about then? I hope it's as urgent as you say it is. You might be dying. Yep, that's about what I expected to see. You're serious, aren't you? Could I be afflicted as well? You might be, we don't know. There's a way to diagnose you. Regulators are designed to monitor the state of the wearer's soul. If we connect yours to a terminal, we can confirm whether there are signs of the disease. So? Please be at ease, Miss Honey. Your soul shows no sign of degradation. Oh, truly. Oh, what a relief. I shudder to imagine how I might be affected by such a dreadful disease. You're fine too, I suppose? You joined the Arcadian well after I did, after all. Well, I haven't gotten any symptoms yet. Yana was so eager to prove herself, she utilized feral souls numerous times while training, so when I examined her, we found that she's on the threshold of developing the disease. Ooh. For mercy's sake, Yana, we're forbidden from training with feral souls, and knowing what I know now, I'd say it's because the President doesn't want us to die too early. It'd be bad for entertainment. At any rate, neither of us should use feral souls again, which means we can't fight in the Arcadian anymore. Oh, alright then, I'll retire. She's like, I'm set. I've got a budding career in music. Really? I wasn't expecting you to decide so quickly. Well, while I've graced countless magazine covers and concert stages, I never shined so brightly as when I fought in the ring. It's true. But everything I've done was so that I could bask in the adoration of people. I couldn't do that if I were dead, now could I? No. So I look for another avenue to apply my talents, and you can be sure that I'll succeed, after all. I'm Honeybee Lovely, the brightest star in the sky. Oh, My goodness, this woman bounces back so quick. Now then, I'm scheduled to appear on a broadcast, so I must be on my way. Thanks for the warning, my dears. You're lifesavers. Amazing. She really is something else. Right, that leaves one other fighter I'd like to inform, the Brute Bomber, who you defeated to become the light heavyweight champion. He probably isn't going to care, though. We're not exactly friends, but I won't abandon him either. He's not likely to answer when called, though, so we'll need to visit him at his home in Resident Radius 919. Really? Come on. Of course that's where he lives. Why wouldn't he live there? Technabbit. Of all the places. Of all the places. Of course that train wreck of a man would live in that kind of a place. Where's theirs? Okay, it's over there. Jeez. I want to name the residential status, but that's kind of a touchy subject now, which sucks. Like, why would you guys do that? I mean, I suppose it's fair that they can do that. But I can't exactly say that willy-nilly without potentially causing a ruckus. Alright then. Wait, where? Of course I went in the wrong door. Damn it. Alright, let's see what's up. Here we are. Let's hope he's willing to hear us out. Yeah, let's hope. Hey, Brute. Brute, you here, buddy? You're all so cute, I could eat you up. What are you staring at? Oh my gosh, for real? You're a softie? But you're such a cheating jerk in the ring. Why do they flock only to you? It's not fair. Well, these are my kittens. If you don't like it, go back to your woman. Rub salt in the wound, won't you? You know full well she left me. Jeez. Come on, little ones. Come to me. They're like, nah, screw you, brah. So wait, we could just waltz into his place like this? That man there is Eutrope's... I mean, that's the champion of the Cruiserweights division. This poses a problem. We can't reveal the truth with him here. Hey, what's up? We know your secret. The blazes are you doing here? You want to get your butts kicked? You're a hobbit, the unenhanced warrior, yes? Yeah. What's it do you? Howling Blade at your service. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I hope we have the chance to meet in the ring soon. Count on it, pal. You'll be the Whimpering Blade? That's such great trash talk. Oh my goodness. But I'm too pleasant of a person to want to say that. The intrusive thought is just like, no, nail into the wall. Say it. But I'm a nice guy. The pleasure's all mine. Whimpering Blade. Sorry, intrusive thoughts. They had to win. You're more spirited than I expected. I didn't have the impression that you were also a heel. Like, what the balls are you talking about? A heel. Lest you wonder, I do not make a habit of wearing a regulator. My parents didn't believe in using them. Yana and her sisters were raised with similar values, as I recall, before adapting to Eutrope's insistence. However, I still use a regulator in battle like every fighter, except you. I didn't know the two of you were friends. Surprised that a reviled heel like him and a beloved face like me get along? Truth is, we've known each other since childhood. We just can't seem to be rid of each other. We both couldn't fit into any of the jobs that were introduced to us and got up to all manner of mischief together. We would have likely carried on like that if the president of Ascension Arcadia hadn't come along and taken us in. Though it isn't easy being a fighter, we felt like it was our calling. Believe it or not, he used to be so shy that he could hardly form a sentence. But when he became the Brute Bomber, it was as if he was reborn. Shut up! They don't need to know that! Thinking back, we owe everything to the Arcadian. To the President. Ah, crud. That we do. Ooh. This information might wreck the both of them. Well, I've seen the kittens as I intended, so I'll take my leave now. Till next time, Hobbit. Till next time. Go back to your woman. So, what do you want? There's something you need to know. Lies! The President would never! I have the result of the examination. I'm afraid his soul already shows signs of psychone necrosis. What? That's nonsense! Yeah, I figured he'd already have it. As much as he goes crazy on the battlefield. As the soul is eaten away, it loses its connection to the body, leading to bouts of intense dizziness, the early symptoms of the disease. If left unchecked, the body will continue to weaken until... The Arcadian means a lot to you. I know. It means a lot to me too. But you need to retire. You're already ill. Until we can find a cure, the only way to prevent your condition from worsening is to stop fighting. Enough! I won't listen to any more of your nonsense. Get out of my sight! Ah, crud, he was listening. He knows. He knows too much. Wait, does that mean we probably won't have to fight him? Or that we will have to fight him? Or like a real intense version? Well, we've done what we could. It's up to him what he does now. Let's go home. Gotta leave him to his cats. Dude's got a hard decision to make. What? How can you abandon me so fast? Alright, back to the dugout it is then. Man, what a terrible thing to learn. Man, this place has a lot of startling revelations for the citizens. Jeez. I didn't think you'd had to be so resilient to live in this futuristic place. Just goes to show. Not every place is as nice as it seems. Not only Eutrope, but the Blue Brute Bomber too. We need to find a cure as soon as we can. According to Eutrope, the remedy is an infusion of an extremely dense soul, and that's why she targeted you. The data from Orogenics seems to support this, though it was only a hypothesis. The researchers believed reinforcement from a dense soul could be an effective treatment, but this isn't the solution we seek. We'll find another way. I'll scour an ocean of data if I have to. You got the brains for it, kid. For all her searching, Eutrope could only find the one cure. Don't. Still, something about her actions doesn't sit right with me. The Eutrope I know wouldn't think to save herself at the cost of someone else's life. I can't help but feel like she's still hiding something. Hello? Alright, understood. That was Metum. Cruiserweight matches are ready to begin, and he wants us to meet him in the green room. Best of luck with your next match, Mr. Halbert, and please, be safe. Thanks, kid. Man, they're going crazy with these stories. Oh, wait. Is this... Yeah, I can't go back there this way. Gotta go around town. Wonder what this first fight's gonna be like. I've seen clips of cruiserweight fights for these new trials, but I don't know which is first. It definitely looks like it's a completely different ball game, though. Also, do there happen to be any new Manderville stories? No, it doesn't look like it. I've been waiting for your arrival. Allow me to show you to the green room. Alrighty. Here he is at last. Now the party can truly begin. Who the balls are you? What the? That's better. This drab room was begging for a touch of color. What? Who are you? Defiant. Love your work, by the way. A match with you is sure to be a font of inspiration. We're going to get down, you and I. Oh, yes, we are. What the balls? You want to explain that, madam? Well, as you'll have surmised, they are your rivals in the Cruiserweight division, and I understand you've already acquainted with the champion. Alright. Given the situation in the realm, you may have doubts about fighting for entertainment, but it's now most of all that the citizens are in need of a diversion to help them forget their cares. I'm counting on you to captivate the audience once more with rousing combat and make the very walls of the Arcadian shake with excitement. I mean, I'll give it my best shot. Wait, shouldn't there be 4 people I meet? I've only met 3. Oh boy. Well, the fighters in this division are characters too, eh? There's far more to them than their showmanship. As you already know, Cruiserweight fighters utilize more potent feral souls, and their attacks pack a heavier punch, so you'll need to brace yourself and be fully prepared. Alright. Do I have enough to purchase? I do not. Oh, that's right! I need to find out what you guys may purchase. Oh wait, I can buy more stuff. The Dancing King. Ready? Good. Let the unstoppable upstart's Cruiserweight champion campaign begin. The Dancing King? That's a play on the ABBA song, isn't it? Dancing Queen. Right, let's take a look at your first opponent. A frog? A rabbit frog, the verdant reveler, Dancing Green. He's a shameless playboy who loves partying the night away in pubs and clubs. Even his Arcadian bouts he treats as parties where he's the center of attention. Using the soul of a terrible toad, he gains heightened physical prowess and seamlessly incorporates dance moves into combat. Victory will come down to how well you ride the rhythm. That's okay. Your best bet might be to treat the fight as a party as well. I should go with the flow. You just might be surprised by what follows. Now then, go and show that party animal you've got moves of your own. Seize your first victory in the Cruiserweight division. What? What the balls? Oh my gosh. That's... what? What? Alright, hold on. Yana, I gotta... jeez. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know how ready I am going to be for this. Let me. I gotta find out what I can purchase with these new tombstones, though. I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to do that if I get swept up in those raids. Okay, so 750. Historia. Historia? Hold on. Tricorn. Ah, man, I was just working on getting the heliometry stuff. Dagnabbit. I don't have enough to do those. I guess it's not gonna matter now. Now I gotta work on these tombstones of mathematics. You suck! Why would you do this to me? Why? Dude, I was trying to catch up. Ah, man. Alright, well the best I can do is this kind of stuff. Oh, wait, where was I? I'm gonna replace that one. There was something else I could augment, right? The necklace, right. But to do that, I needed to get... No, not from you. Was it from you? Yes. I think... I don't know what I needed. I needed something. 760. My goodness. Okay. Okay, so I need glaze. Alright. So let me get the glaze. Phrasing, I suppose. Wait, something comes from Zelenia? Hold on, hold on. What can I get from her? Oh, okay, so weaponry. What does your pistol look like? I don't know. Oop. Ran away. Did not mean to run away. Alright, well, let's upgrade one of my gear. Oh my goodness. Alright. Hold on. Let's go ahead and repair all my stuff first. Then it's the necklace I want to upgrade. Dagnabbit, one patch completely wrecks all of the progress I've made. Terrible. Alright, what? Underkeep? You mean I purchased the... Oh man, I purchased the other ring for nothing. I feel like a total dope. Alright, let's get this fight underway. Where are you? Ah, there you are. I wonder what it's gonna be like. There's a good chance I'm gonna be woefully under geared. But yeah, what's new? It's kind of how it always is for me. Alright, go on, get back out there, buddy. Thanks for the ore. What'd you get me? Fleece, not bad. Go on back out there. Alright, thanks, buddy. That's wild. Wild stuff. Also, I thought it'd be good to go by now. Looks like we're close. We just need one more DPS and 2 tanks. Ooh, that reminds me. Oh, I'm so low though. Jeez. No. Not you. Okay, I'll sort that. Oh, I should sell that stuff. Okay, alright. Where do I gotta go for that? I'm already here, I might as well go back and sell those plates I got. The pieces. Gotcha. Okay, so those are gone. Then go to the saucer, sell the card. Alright, got the heals and got the DPS, just need the tanks. Nope, this way. Well, since I'm here, average wait time is 12 minutes? Why? This is brand spanking new. I thought people would be clamoring to do this one. Are they not? They do. What's the deal with this one then? Ah, crud. Alright, well, let's do that then. Ah. I still would have got me the same number. Ugh. I was gonna say, if you did that to me one more time. Hey! Mountains out of Gill Hills. What does that mean again? I got 1 million? Earned 1 million, gotcha. Alright, so let's sell that one. Okay, now I will go. Where's that I'm looking for? I'm looking for. Actually, I think if I start in Ikbrax, I can make it to that new Juno place and sell the scroll there pretty easily, because it should be just south of me here. At least I think it's just south of me. Where's my map at? A little bit south. Of course you would pop now. Why wouldn't you pop when I'm trying to get to a totally other random zone to sell some stuff? Oh, somebody's excited. Average American. Why not? Groovy time. I can do that.
His yacht is stylish and he knows all the moves. The soul of the party and the king of the dance floor. Dancing Green.
Oh, I do not like his look. Ugh. Oh, that's so gross looking.
Are you ready to get down? The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Okay. So 2 shots that way? Is that what I'm seeing? No?
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
What's that about? Oh, whoa, what the?
We're just
Whoa.
getting started. Keep grooving, baby. Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these things.
Okay. I don't know what to do about this guy.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
Ooh, jeez. Okay, so don't stay on those. Gotcha. Ow. Yep, bit it. Understandable.
For the challenger. Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn. An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
What? Do I stand on one of these? What? Get out of there.
Will the challenger be all right?
So we're doing musical chairs? Jeez. Okay, so if you don't stay inside those... Oh, dude, that's insane.
Come on, show me your moves! The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Ooh, jeez. Okay, I don't fully understand how I'm supposed to catch on to that stuff. Oh, jeez.
You're up, dancers! Let's turn up the heat! Try to keep up now! The divas take it home! Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Greed? Dance like there's no tomorrow!
Okay. Jeez.
Let's finish with
Oh, what? Wash the frogs. But
not bad.
oh, when he was timing them before, gotcha.
Back to it, dancers! They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing. The challenger's down. Is this the end? Show us some electrifying moves.
Okay. Oh, jeez. There's gotta be some other tell that helps me out with that part.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
Did I just get outside of that? Ow. Oh. That is so tricky to figure out here. Wait. Two snap twist. Okay, you know what? I'm not reading these, so 1, 2, and twist. Gotcha. Okay, so I need to be reading his attacks. And I'm staring at the wrong stuff. Okay. 4 snap. Okay, see that makes so much more sense now. I haven't been reading his attacks. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got it. Where's my mouse?
Dancers, take it away! Yeah, baby!
Okay, so
I feel the fever coming on again! The night's reached a fever pitch! All eyes are on dancing
right,
green!
to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, right.
Dance like there's no
So
tomorrow!
stay on this side here. Over here, 2. Over here, here, over here. Stay here, and then over here. Okay, so I got that.
Finish with style!
Perfect groove. What?
You're burning up the dance floor, baby!
Oh, I thought that was gonna be a bad thing. Jeez, don't scare me like that, dude.
Come on, show me your moves! We're just getting started!
Force that twist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Almost had it. Jeez. That damages so much.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby,
Frog
burn!
Tourage. Okay. That's insane. Okay. Ah, jeez. Oh no.
Show us some electrifying
I couldn't get to it in time. That's crazy. Oh wow, it's a good thing we got that red mage. Jeez. I thought this was a wipe already.
Dancers, take it away! Yeah, baby! I feel the fever coming on again! The night's reached a fever pitch! All eyes are on dancing green! Dance like there's no tomorrow!
Nope.
Let's finish with
Gotcha,
style.
gotcha.
Groovy moves! The crowd's loving it!
Man, that took me a
Come
while.
on, show me your moves!
So, 1, 2. It's good music, though. I will say that. Disco Inferno. Gotcha.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
Four snaps, okay. 2, 3, 4, and twist. Yes, nailed it. Ooh. But they got him? Nice. What a crazy event that is.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger! It's all over. Until next time.
I gotta find out what this stuff gets. That's... Wow, there's so much stuff to look at now. Jeez. Yeah, thanks. Gotta tell you though, I don't feel like I'm a force to be reckoned with. Art at war, so I gotta do that Lalafell as well. Ride the momentum. Alright, so tell me about the Lalafell. Here's your next opponent. So what's her deal? A goat? Ooze? Is it Ooze? Sugar Riot. Fighter who lives and breathes art. Jelly? Is that what it was? It was Jelly? She was a graffiti artist, you see. Most of the graffiti you see in Solution 9 was either by her or by those imitating her style. Alright. By injecting herself with the soul of a deadly pudding, dagnabbit, I was so close. She's able to concoct special paint that can cause actual change to reality, even the ring itself. To her, fighting is a medium for her art, a means of expressing herself. Her imagination is boundless, and you have to take care not to be overwhelmed, staying calm no matter what she throws at you. If you can manage that, you'll surely overcome Sugar Riot and continue on your way to the top of the Cruiserweight division. Oh boy. I like her music. I like Sugar Riot's music. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Sugar Riot has the best music. Oh my gosh. Alright, I gotta get out. I gotta find out what all this cruiser stuff gets. So I'm gonna feel like an idiot if I go for the cruiser stuff. And then find out, oh, I probably should have just saved up to buy the new Tombstone gear. Which is probably the better move to make anyways. 240. Yep. It's a mistake to go for this gear, but it looks pretty cool. It's not bad. Goggles. Let's get a... Jeez. Okay, well, not all of them can be winners, I guess. Woof. Alright, let's try this other raid out then. That looks... Oh my gosh, if I was colorblind, this would be a nightmare. Alright, I'm going to try this again. It says average wait time is 19 minutes. Alright, yeah, I'll... You did not. Ah, balls.
Her studio and reality. She's a rebel with a cause who captivates all with her illusion.
Her music is the best. Oh my gosh. You guys did not. You just threw in that friggin' slime game from Nintendo into this. How did you guys get away with this? Lalas are obligated to assist her.
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours.
Moose mural. Okay. So that's a arena-wide attack. Single style. Bombs? Okay.
And with a flourish, Sugar Riot brings her work to life.
So, fighting a Pictomancer. Got it. Okay, what's that mean? Oh, it moves. Okay. Gotcha. Arrows? I'm going to assume... Oh. Gotcha. Bullseye? What's that about? Dude. What's... Am I safe here? Okay, I guess I was.
Will the challenger be all right?
What's your favorite color?
That's pretty weird. I mean, it's pretty cool, but jeez.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Sugarscape. Deserts?
Goodness, the rain has become a desert.
Okay, so
How
what?
about a little more sunshine?
What you doing there, lady? Saps my strength.
sweet desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
You can bring out sabotenders? Okay. So avoid those then? Okay, yes, avoid those. Gotcha. Whoosh.
It's a veritable storm of needles.
Okay. Alright, jeez.
Is this the end?
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
An oasis? Please? Nope, not what I was hoping for. Not what I was hoping for. Oh, it's over there. Okay, jeez.
You don't want to get caught in there.
It all moves? Jeez. Ow. Ah, crud.
What's your favorite color?
I guess I should have gone with my second wind.
When you can't decide on one thing.
What's she doing? Double style. Oh, what is about to happen here? Okay. Seems like she enjoys her insanity.
What do you say to a refreshing riverscape?
It can't be worse than the desert. That's cool.
How charming.
What was this? Okay, don't like that. Taste of fire. What's going on? Okay, so that was a good thing. Gotcha.
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
What on earth? Is that gonna move? Oh, jeez.
The storm has turned the water floody. How frightening.
I have it. Some distraction to facilitate deconstruction.
You don't think this is distracting enough? I will say she is way more crazy than whoa. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you just moved back. Okay, jeez.
Oh no, that was too much for the Challenger.
Okay.
They're back on our feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
That's
When you can't decide on
whoa. Now what? Okay. Not the flying one, so fine so far. Now it's a flying. Okay, gotcha. Okay, she is so far the coolest fight right now. That's, oh my gosh, this is great. She's terrifying to deal with, but my goodness. There's so much cool stuff to look at. Taste of fire. Taste of thunder.
What? Ah! Looks like someone isn't holding back.
That's really cool. I like her fight.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger.
Her music is great, and the insanity that she causes is absolutely fantastic.
It's all over. Until next time.
Oh my gosh. Plus, she was way easier to catch on to than the dancer was. Granted, I probably would have caught on to the dancer just as easily if I was paying more attention to the proper sections. I wasn't doing that, and that is definitely my fault. Alright. Well done. I knew you could do it. Thank you. I didn't. Your next match will be against the champion himself. Really? But seeing as we have a bit of time, there's something I'd like to tend to first. I want to tell Danton Green and Sugar Ride about psychonecrosis and see if they've developed any symptoms. We'll have to save them too if we can. Oh, for sure. Especially that disgusting frog one. Jeez. I've borrowed Nayuni's terminal, so we'll perform the examination here in this room. Rest assured, I've already checked for listening devices. The two should be here any moment now. Unless he's already told them? Because I know he stayed in there for that. Or out there. So what's this about, baby? Are we having a party here? You're always about the groove. If that's the case, I'll excuse myself. I'm rather keen to give form to the inspiration you've given me. Alright. I'm gonna mellow your buzz, and I apologize. Are they gonna be okay? He'll probably have it. Oh, well, I'm relieved to say you haven't manifested the disease yet. You're both dangerously close to doing so. Just one more feral soul injection could push you beyond the brink. It would be wise to stop fighting the Arcadian. Whoa, talk about a downer, baby. This is all very sudden. I struggle to accept it, but for both you and Honey to retire, there must be truth to your words. It's no easy thing to retire, I know. But for your own safety, I ask that you give it careful consideration. Can you do it? You've got your art to look back on, to fall back on, basically. I don't know about the dancer, though. He might not be able to give it up. I mean, we don't need an answer right now. Do we? I've made up my mind. I'll retire. This doesn't leave the room, but but I've always struggled to play the part of Dancing Green. To maintain the persona of a party animal, I've had to spend night after night out on the town. When I'm not doing that, I'm practicing dance in the studio. It's utterly exhausting, soul-crushing. Oh. I pushed through it all because I didn't want to disappoint the fans, but this revelation sets me free. Dancing used to be my passion. Perhaps I can learn to love it again. I always thought you were a genuine party animal living only to revel. To think that it was actually a burden on your shoulders. The ring has been my precious studio. It's saddening to think that I won't be able to step into it again. But it was on the streets that I started plying my craft, and this revelation might be a sign telling me to go back to my roots. So I'll do just that. I'll go back to a time when the whole city was my studio and its walls my canvas. Truth be told, seeing you fight without a feral soul helped me realize that maybe it's alright just to be myself. I'm relieved. Thank you for listening. Well, we'd rather not die, of course. And it's you we have to thank for warning us. We're liable to attract suspicion if we stay here too long. We'll discuss when to break the news to management at a later time. Bye. The Lalafell was very cool, though. Thankfully, those two have other places to employ their talents, like honey. To the Brute Bomber and the Howling Blade, however, the Arcadian is everything. What about you? Wasn't it the same for you? It isn't easy for them to retire. This, I know better than most. We'll have to find something for them. Alright, well, before I go any further, I have to say this has been an absolute trip. Those two fights were amazing, and I'm looking forward to seeing what other fights are upcoming in the Arcadian. Now that I finished the main scenario quest for that latest expansion, I gotta say though, Sugar Riot, visually appealing, very cool, very fun. Dancing Green, insanity, but also very fun. And very challenging, I will admit that. But for now, that will be the end of today's stream. I'll be back on Wednesday, and I'll be monster hunting. So I welcome you to come back for that. And until then, folks, peace.